Now yAwS against Yumiko. yAwS, the surprise of the tournament. Can he make the biggest upset so far happen? Defeating Yumi here, the Chinese best mirror player in the world. It would be an incredible feat.
Of course, yAwS, the German pride, the entire readmore.de cheering for this guy. We saw a bunch of great comments here, so big shout out to the big German scene side out there. But yeah, it's gonna be a rocky road. It's gonna be very, very hard to beat this guy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid to drink apparently.
Okay. So we took the taxi today to the venue with yAwS actually, and we said, okay, are you confident against Yumiko because you were praising him so high yesterday? He said, it's your own mirror. It's 50-50. It's a coin toss every time. And he actually learned a lot from his game against TH. He knows now what the Chinese are doing differently, and he knows how to react to this. But the question is, does he only know this in theory, or can he put it on the battlefield?
To understand our first map, this map is not being played that much anymore. It's kind of an old school map, but we're seeing it a lot this tournament. And the humans, they have been liking it quite a bit. We just saw Infi winning a game against Lawliot, but in the total best of 3 he lost 2 other games, so Infi is out, the world champion is out, and as you said before, we're gonna be crowning a new world champion tomorrow, because tomorrow the grand final of course is gonna take place.
Oh yeah, both players made it through the group stage. Yumiko super convincingly beating Infi 2-0, beating Reprisal 2-0, beating Sonic 2-0, and yesterday he played Fly, the orc player who was number 1 in this group in the dominating fashion, and Yumiko just crushed him 2-0.
Incredible, incredible. Yumiko, I'm really looking forward to him. He has been so impressive, and yAwS, well, I didn't expect him to come out of the group. I didn't expect him to beat Rich, but he is surprising me over and over and over again, and maybe he can do it here. It would be his biggest accomplishment yet. But for now, both players are creeping. Who's gonna take the aggressive stance? Who's gonna be more defensive?
I know that yAwS likes to be the aggressive part in the relationship in a human mirror. Yumiko though is a bit faster in creeping. He used the Archmage with a lightning shield to creep the little apprentice spot early on.
Very nice items, by the way, for the German. +5 intelligence already. It means a little bit more damage, a little bit more mana regen, a little bit more mana pool. So water elementals for days. And now both players taking the Mercamp, and as you said, the Chinese player a little bit faster thanks to their lightning shield here.
This spot is so important. It does not only grant you access to the mercenary camp, there is one consumable item dropping here that can change a fight. Big healing, big invul, big mana, which grants you 2 more water elementals, which is of course a huge factor in a mirror match.
And by the way, Yumi going for the very early defense and will delay his tech significantly, but will increase his army strength by a lot. yAwS is not going for this, so his tech will be faster, and he's getting a Berserker, which is not gonna be too amazing against defend, I guess. But we'll see. Yumiko, no lumber at all. His tech is gonna be very late.
Yeah, that's true. He invested into that defend, you know that. And yeah, yAwS made it through the group stage as well. He beat Hail of Anger 2-0 and Focus 2-0 as well in a very dominating fashion as well, so very surprisingly. And yesterday, obviously, the awesome series against War Chief Rich, throwing down the European champion into the loser bracket, where he then fell to, was it, come on, help me out,
120.
120.
And also now yAwS getting the defense a little bit later, but also delaying his tech by so much. Is this gonna be perhaps an expansion from both players, attacking extremely late, both maybe a little bit afraid of the pressure, and you said it before, yAwS likes the early pressure, and here he comes.
Here he comes. Of course, there is the Arcane Tower in the base of Yumiko. yAwS built it a little earlier than his opponent, maybe a little afraid of an aggressive Chinese human player, but okay, what's he doing? He sees yAwS now, he knows, okay, he's nearby my base, I can't go for any big creep spots now. No boots for yAwS. But a circlet.
And here comes the first clash. Both armies are pretty much exactly the same. A mirror matchup at its best. But yAwS seems to be retreating, not really wanting to fight. Yumiko now starting tech, and yAwS starting at the same time. This really is an absolute mirror.
This is a mirror match. We will be looking forward to the Breaker Wars. It all comes down to micro, and we know yAwS has a great unit control.
He even got surrounds this tournament, if you can believe it.
Yep, that is his one big weakness, and he got the second Shadow Priest. Did he steal it from Yumi?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
He may have, he in fact may have. And he has more water elementals, a little bit more mana at least, thanks to all those items that give him intelligence. And now Footman wards are breaking out, and I think the first blood is going to be spilled on yAwS' side. Never mind, both players microing well at the moment.
Damage output of yAwS is way better. First blood now, and all the rest of the army of Yumiko is looking super weak. He has access to Yumiko's Merc Camp now. Is there something available? No, it's not.
So he must have stolen the mercenary.
Yep.
And he might get another priest from his Merc Camp right now. That is a possibility, but he may not want to invest into it just yet. The priests are getting low on mana, however.
yAwS with an early lumber mill, another slight difference here.
He's gonna get more experience, more water elementals. Denied? I don't think so. He loses a footman though, so it is trading town all over again.
yAwS experience bar a bit better, but Yumiko losing that footman again. More experience for yAwS, and of course if you got the level 2 brilliance aura before your opponent has, that's a big factor, because the priests can heal a lot more. You get more mana on your archmage, you can get more water elementals, and your second hero will be better as well.
And now he's getting rid of the farm, maybe getting the next Shadow Priest here. Might be a good opportunity to get more Dispel going early on. And yep, here we go.
Wow.
Mass Abolish Magic and
3
heals.
Shadow Priests versus only... Okay, there's 2. He got the second one from somewhere.
And Yumiko, man, he's feeling the pressure. He
Yep.
is slightly behind. I mean, just slightly. But he is being pressured over and over. You were right, yAwS. He wants to be offensive. 2-2 is starting. Question is, what second heroes are we gonna
I
see?
think both players will go for the Mountain Kings, just the feeling of my gut. We have seen a lot of Blood Mages here. yAwS felt pretty comfortable playing that Blood Mage yesterday. Will he do that again? His Mountain King control is not comparable to the one of Hawk or whatever. Yumiko is going for the MK. Devotion Aura for yAwS, not the best, and it seems like yAwS can't decide himself. Okay, he's going for the MK as well.
And he might expand here. He has more than enough resources. This is going to delay his Arcane Sanctums a lot, though, if he goes for the Expo. No, it was just for creeping purposes. Oh, or is it? Is it? I think it's going to be the Expo, because he doesn't really need them to creep, actually.
Yeah, he feels slightly ahead, and he is going for the Expo. I know that Yumiko is a player that really loves the expansion in the mirror. Maybe yAwS knows about this as well.
And both Archmages trying to get to level 5 as quickly as possible. The Water Torrents, we all know them, are so strong and so much stronger, especially in this matchup, because the Dispel is a lot harder to pull off against level 3 WEs. But immediate scout, very nice by Yumi.
He knows about this, and he will get up an expansion on his own, most likely. Illyria's Accuracy! This is huge. Later in the game, every human unit will be ranged, and this aura grants 10% more damage to every ranged unit. The Total Experience, the absolute dream item, the absolute dream drops, and that enables him to get the expansion on his own.
And also nice scout with the illusion. If it goes towards the Expo, he will see that he's being counter-expanded. And I imagine that's where the illusion's gonna go in the end.
yAwS had a good advantage after this early game. He earned that advantage, but it's all gone because of one item drop.
Illusion eating a bolt here, but it's level 2 Brilliance Aura, so the mana's coming up very quickly again for the Archmage. And if Yumi gets the level 5 quickly, that can make a big difference. Can the Tome of Experience be a big lead here for him?
He sees the True Shot aura now. Both players... Oh, yAwS already breaking. 53 out of 66. He's getting ready to produce.
Feeling very pressured, and the Footmen are the first targets from both sides. Very static offensive line at the moment. The battlefield is very much so in order, not chaotic at all. But the Footmen of yAwS are taking heavy punishment. All quite hurt, but his priest count is still superior. Maybe he should turn off healing to Dispel. Now he has actual priest from the Arcane Sanctum. Another bolt flying. Both MKs with one bolt remaining. But now, so many water elementals for Yumiko, but still more in the tank for the Archmage of yAwS.
Yumiko losing 2 footmen in a row here. The Mountain King still with a good amount of mana. Yumiko is out of mana. There is one bolt possible. Can he follow it up with a surround? It looks good. Counter surround by Yumiko. Is it enough? Nobody swaps the town portal and he escapes out of this situation. But that means yAwS expansion is pretty much safe. But level 5 on the Archmage of Yumi.
That's a big one. Oh, the Mauler was harassing, but I don't think he got a single peasant kill, and that's so much gold. I think 280, and he's gonna die very, very quickly. One more fireball does the job. Level 2 for the MK as well for Yumiko.
No corpses here.
Exactly. And
Yumiko
tier
is
3.
taking to tier 3. yAwS is staying on tier 2, getting the breakers out. Yumiko will go for knights. Of course, knights are superior, but you got that timing window when you have a lot of breakers and your opponent has only footmen.
I think yAwS is gonna find his level 5 here on the Archmage as well. He's solo creeping him right now in this camp. Might be enough, or he needs... But the Murlocs will definitely be enough, and he's putting them right now. He needs to scout the tier 3 though, and act accordingly.
I think he sent an illusion again. Heal scroll by Yumiko. Of course, this is important. Who got the most heal scroll has definitely the better chances in the fights.
Another mantle, that's nice. A lot more mana regen. That's what he wants on Archmage and Mountain King. And there we go, finally level 5 for him. The Tome of Experience has been somewhat nullified.
No tower at the expansion of yAwS. So Yumiko's expansion by now is a lot more expensive than yAwS's was. We have 58 versus 50. yAwS very early breaking. We talked about this before. Can he crush the expansion now?
Getting one Shadow Priest right away. These guys are of course super squishy, die very quickly. And now here comes the engagement. yAwS trying to break this position. Can he? The Water Torrents are here and one is already gone. And here come the ones from Yumiko. But there are breakers on one side and none on the other. Are they gonna make the difference?
Priest being bolted immediately, not going too well for Yumiko. We see the thunderclap. There's
surround.
still, oh yeah, the surround is closed, but he turns towards the footman, getting a storm bolt now. Oh, this is dangerous for yAwS, getting the invul potion as well.
He can cancel the towers right now, but no, they finish! Just barely in time, but maybe the damage is gonna be enough. But the repair from Yumiko, he's so quick with it. Immediately with peasants there. There was just split seconds deciding this. He's gonna get one arcane tower, but maybe he's gonna have to fall back after that one kill. More footmen from Yumi's side are falling, and that's experience over and over again for yAwS, for the German. That one breaker could be micro a little bit better. Now he's actually putting it away just in time, and the breakers, man, they are making the difference.
yAwS has a huge advantage here when it comes to supply. It's unbelievable what's going on here. There's one more storm, but he has to be careful. There's nothing to heal him anymore. He has to escape, blocking himself a bit. The Archmage provides, of course, the aura. He might swap the town portal. There's no bolt in the tank for the Mountain King of Yumiko. He's on level 2. yAwS is on level 2, but very, very close to level 3. He has one more bolt. No, the mana got stolen by the breakers.
And the tier 3 tech, was it too greedy? He only had one Sanctum, no breakers, only priests. He thought he could hold it with the Water Torrents, but so far it's not looking that way.
He needs more. Yeah, the invul potion being bought. No gold for another heal potion. One tower is gone. The second tower is gone as well. 2 water torrents for Yumiko. It is still no level 3 Mountain King.
But he has such a big supply lead. I think this Expo is forfeit. Level 3 now for his MK. There's no mining at the moment. Now finally the peasants are going back there. But yAwS in a commanding position. His army is just way, way better at the moment. And the Shredder may just be falling as well.
Stormbolt to the Mountain King of Yumiko. There's nothing to heal him as well. Shredder gets away barely. Zeppelin now by Yumiko. This is an advantage for him. yAwS so smart, sending in his water elementals to deal damage to the economy. But for now it's running. Here's the third hero for Yumiko, but for how long is the question? He gets the surround again!
Staff, is there one? Is there one? He doesn't have money! No money for a staff. The first hero falls. He will be able to rebuild him fairly quickly, but then he has only 100 mana coming out of the altar, and the water elementals, they have started the job of killing all the peasants, and now the rest of the army is joining, and it's looking so good for yAwS. He must be feeling extremely confident at the moment.
Yeah, but Yumiko's army is getting stronger. He will have knights soon. He has mortar teams with fragmentation shards.
But the numbers need to get higher for him. Now again engaging. He eats a bolt. The MK of yAwS does level 6 for the Archmage now as well. Going for maybe Brilliance Aura or Ultimate. Now we have the Mortar Teams, but only one at the moment. What's he going for? He's going for set Mortar Team. Actually had two. Now he has one. Finally level 3 for MK of Yumiko. Going for the Archmage. Going for the surround. I think this is the move. He has to get his opponent out of here in some way. But no! He doesn't mass teleport home. He mass teleports to the side. Is there another bolt though? No. No bolt for Yumiko at the moment. Archmage of him is in trouble as well. The Archmage of yAwS, however, also taking damage. May have to TP soon.
Yeah, looks like it. Don't fuck this up, buddy. Here comes the town portal. He will get the Berserker. And now it's time for Yumiko to build an army. But look at this. Look at this. There is no peasant line for Yumiko at the expansion. And yAwS keeps on mining and mining and mining. Tier 3 for him as well. He can counter this. He has a workshop of his own. He will have a paladin of his own. The heroes 6 and 3 versus 5 and 3. Mass teleportation. Can he do it? Can he town portal in somewhere? I don't see anything.
He's walking down there, and that might just be enough. 37 supply, 38 now versus 67. The Chinese play, we were just talking it outside on our break. We were saying, yeah, this is gonna be a 2-0 sweep, easy. But yAwS, he continues and continues to surprise. And he is the Chinese human slayer. He was in the past, and he is again. And he's showing his dominance. He's making his presence known.
Whoever wins this best of 3 is automatically in the top 4. That means prize money up to $50,000 for the winner. Yumiko can't do anything to keep his expansion alive. yAwS in a dominating fashion. He has still 500 gold up his sleeve. That's enough for heal scrolls. That's enough for invo potion. Has Yumiko something here in his inventory? No, he has not. There is a lot of stuff in the shop, but yAwS does not want to waste any time.
He's going for the throat right now, trying to finish off this game. And honestly, he got a little bit more advantage over and over and over again. That tier 3 tech though is so questionable. Level 4 now for the MK, by the way, with the killing of the Shredder. Yumiko going tier 3, thinking he can easily hold off the pressure from the German, but boy was he wrong. He's trying to make a last stand, eating a bolt right away on the MK. The priests are positioning themselves to dispel, but the fragmentation shots are dangerous. Now the MK of yAwS in a lot of trouble, in a bad position. He has the invul though. A bolt gets rid of a mortar team, and the MK doesn't even have to use the invul, but he falls back a little.
Bad positioning by Yumiko with the mortar teams. They're losing one easily. A lot of mana left on the MK, but now it's better here for Yumi. Better position by the Paladin. Catches the bolt. It's not enough follow-up. The Knights, of course, very efficient. MK is in trouble. There's nothing to heal him. He was too greedy. He did not go for the shot. Did not get the invo potion. That could have saved him here. And now he has to get back.
He doesn't want to fight without a second hero. High upkeep right now for yAwS. Mass teleporting out. Is there going to be a bolt?
No. 83 food count, 86. He is staying in upkeep. He can afford it, but at the moment Yumiko is getting more gold than yAwS, even without the expansion.
And that missing MK is such a big deal. He has a Paladin right now. He has mortar teams right now. I don't know if he has fragmentation shards. Maybe it's being upgraded right as we speak. Yep, there we go. Fragmentation shards on its way. yAwS needs to hold this. This was looking so fantastic for him, but that second hero loss opens up an opportunity, and the mortar teams, they're gonna get rid of this expansion. It is gonna be equalized again. Can you believe it? One more volley and it's gone. yAwS, is he throwing this game away?
The Mountain King is not back on the battlefield. He's still in the altar, but the army of Yumiko not so strong. But that one strike, clinically getting rid of those of this expansion. This is the timing that only the Chinese humans have.
Oh my god. Of course the supply count still very much so looking in favor for the German. The mortar teams at the back doing a great job. They're always in the perfect position for Yumi. The Knights tanking so much for them, but slowly they're starting to be whittled down. The Zeppelin is up in the air, but the Water Elemental is very strong against it, obviously. And more experience is coming into yAwS's pocket. Level 2 Paladin soon.
He's still fighting without the Mountain King. No Storm Bolts here. Only the units can do damage, and of course the Water Elementals. More Dispel on both sides.
One more bolt on the MK of Yumiko, but he's also dropping low. But the mortar teams, man, they are the MVPs right now. They're dealing so much damage from the back and staff. Mass teleportation is going to come out, but he kills the Zeppelin with the Water Elemental on his way.
That was really important. He immediately sets up the expansion once again. Yumiko going for more knights, going for more mortars, but he stays in no upkeep. He gets 10 gold per worker. yAwS back in low upkeep. He gets 7 gold per worker, and he invests a lot in getting this expansion back.
Oh boy, oh boy. Paladin, by the way, is he level 2? Yes, he is, just barely. MK, he needs to keep him alive. You said it before, he doesn't have the best MK control, and we saw it right there. We saw a bit of weakness from yAwS, who is looking so strong in total, but there, he needs to be more careful with his second hero.
I think it was totally okay, but yAwS was too greedy before he went to attack the main base. He went here, this way, but he should have gone to the shop. There was an invo potion available, 2 heal scrolls available. He had 700 gold. It was a no-brainer, basically.
He actually had an invo when he was down there, but he used it in a kind of silly fashion. And after that, without an invo, of course, maybe he should have even gotten 2. That is also right. You got a point there. Now he needs to hold this. There's the expansion. But now Yumiko is catching up in supply. And he has more knights, and knights are so strong. And now we have inner fire, not fairy fire, but inner fire on the mortar teams, and their positioning has been superb. Big problem for yAwS. He has no mana anymore for the water elemental. Yumiko still mana for 2 more water elementals. This can make a really big difference. Man, Yumiko, the world-class human players, he's finding a way. Look at all the water elementals. He's spreading them out, but the knights, they're charging through, trying to go through the entire army. Mass teleportation back towards the knight. He stunned the MK. Oh my god, what a move! But now the Archmage is kind of exposed. Was this a mistake? The healing needs to come out, and there we see it. Holy Light. Double level up, however, for Yumiko. Level 6 Archmage now. And now Archmage of yAwS in so much trouble. Where's the bolt? There it flies, but one more healing was being used through the Holy Light, and chasing after chasing. All the mortar teams in so much trouble. But I think yAwS is finding footing here.
Yeah, I think so too. It looks good for him. The mortar teams are dying one after another. Now only the knights left, and he can take care of this. Oh boy, it's 71 versus 53. Yumiko still has 1 more water elemental, as it feels like. Oh, everything is slow. There is a town portal. And he uses it. But I think this will not be portaled with him. He stays in the fight. He only saves his Archmage.
Oh, is this a mistake? He's exposing everything right now. MK is coming for Yumiko. He has no mana at the moment. And all of his mortar teams are dying. Look at the water torrents. He's chasing the casters and the mortar teams, the vulnerable things here. But now the MK invul saving him for now. There's no mana for a Holy Light, mind you.
Yumiko is about to lose the Paladin. They are trying to get... stabbed, but the Paladin of Yumiko is down. Level 3 for yAwS. This is so big. Stormbolt again towards yAwS Archmage. There's no more healing for Yumiko. This is a huge chance for yAwS.
What a crazy fight we're seeing right now. I think Yumi has to go for the hero kill. The MK, almost enough mana, now has enough mana. But here the Archmage with the level 2 Holy Light now is being healed over and over. But now in a horrible position. Horrible position. Can he be healed? Holy Light. Holy Light. There it is. Oh my god. So close. But the knights are chasing. They're chasing after him. He's trying to block the MK. He's trying to block him. Is he going to be able to? The Archmage, I think the next bolt might be his misery. Level 7. The bolt didn't look like it did that much damage. He's surrounded though, but the mass teleport. He can't come into bash. Isn't it enough? He gets out!
Are you kidding me? The Archmage remains alive. Portaling to the Paladin, being healed back again. The expansion is still running. Yumiko's Archmage in deep trouble. Whatever. He's super low in HP. I'm losing my mind right here. Stormbolt. There are only a few knights left for Yumiko.
But the knights are still strong, and there's always running away. But now the Archmage has a storm. There's the bolt. Throw it. Bam! He gets him. He gets him.
Refuge. yAwS. The Cinderella story continues again.
He is the one and only Chinese human slayer. Holy shitballs, what was that game? An incredible match on Tyrannus. He was played so well, got an advantage early on, then one overextension. That's all it takes for Yumiko. He kills the MK and almost comes back.
yAwS, almost came back, but yAwS played so strong. What a nice move with a mass teleportation in the early game. A small but so important move to steal that one shadow.
And then he made it to China. And then he got out of the group stages. And then he defeated Rich. And now he's on his way to defeat the human mirror king of the world. This is this is no longer a Cinderella story. This is a fairy tale story. This isn't real. This can't happen. This is make-believe.
People will sing songs about this if he gets one more map of Yumiko. He immediately said, let's go last refuge. Will the second Chinese human be eliminated? We all thought, okay, maybe in the top 4 there are gonna be 3 Chinese humans again. One of them is out. One of them may drop to the lower bracket.
And if he wins this, by the way, he's also in the money. Whoever wins this game is guaranteed top 3, right? So guaranteed...
Top 4.
Top 4? Top 4, I guess. Okay.
Or the top 3. No, if you lose the winner bracket final...
Top 4.
Yeah.
4.
And at least you can get $50,000.
15?
Or 50,000 renminbi.
Ah, RMB, yeah. I think it's like 7,000 for 4th place. And up to 50,000 for 1st place.
Everything is possible with this boy.
Craziness. Craziness.
I told you about the cravat. It's the crazy cravat.
The lucky tie, right here, the lucky tie. That was the best game I think we've seen so far.
Well,
we are personally invested.
So we know him for.
I hope.
so long now.
I hope our little bias is not annoying you, but I think your European audience, anyways. And we don't want to see only Chinese. We want to see the clash. That's the big thing. China versus Europe. China versus Korea. And it's happening here at WCA.
We are waiting for Yumiko. Yumiko is taking his time here, playing some mind games with yAwS, but I think he's so focused now, nothing can disturb him. Well, it's time for us to get some rest. It's not bad either.
My heart's pounding pretty fast. I don't know if it's the game or the Red Bull, or a combination of both.
I only had one, so it might be the game. Yeah, Cody, best man. Okay, Yumiko has joined the game.
Yumiko is in, and he immediately wants to go. It is a 1-0 lead for the German. That's right, you didn't hear me wrong. For the German. Who would have thought that? I wasn't one of them. yAwS, is he gonna make all of us fold our hands above our heads and make us go crazy again? Map number 2, last refuge. We're about to find out.
Here it is, in the bottom left corner. It's the former German champion. It's now the best European player we have. Top 6 in the world already. Will it be top 4 after this match? Mark Förster, it's yAwS.
And starting to the top right, in the red trunks, he is called the best human mirror player in the world. He may have to give up this title if the series continues to go in this way. It's Yumiko.
It's the NISO winner of 2014, the first big tournament that he won after 7 or 8 years of professional Warcraft. The Chinese said, okay, the mental blockade is gone. He might be championship material now, not losing to Infi and TH over and over and over again. Last year at the grand finals, we saw him crying, not only after the game, but at dinner and at the drinking afterwards as well. He really wants this. He has practiced so hard for this title, and now he might be eliminated by yAwS. Well, that's still the lower bracket, but you know what I'm talking about.
It would be the biggest upset possible. The biggest upset so far. And it might just happen. Double Archmage, of course, again. Yumiko, I'm pretty damn sure is not gonna go tier 3 this time. He has now learned to respect the German. He's gonna go breakers most likely to be able to deal with the pressure.
Once again, yAwS very careful, placing that scout tower right away. Yumiko does not do that, and maybe that's once again the opportunity for yAwS. I've seen this in games against Hawk several times. He comes here with the Archmage, spawns the Water Elemental, tries to do damage, but okay, here's Yumiko's scout tower as well. But if he's greedy and does not upgrade it, that's an opportunity for yAwS again.
Yeah. First game, we didn't see much economy harass, just army positioning throughout the map and, yeah, trying to keep your opponent at bay. The first creep camps are going to be interesting. Is one of them going to go for the Merc camp or possibly even for an expansion? But such an early expo is extremely dangerous. Probably it's going to take some time before that really is a possibility.
going for the green spot. Yumiko takes a risk here.
Wow.
He is going for the rock golem. He wants to get the Shadow Priest, but yAwS, unfortunate, getting ensnared here, and the Shadow Priest will go towards Yumiko.
They made a bit of a mistake there, walking through that green camp with the trappers. That's why he got ensnared. He doesn't lose the footman, but he would have liked to harass with it, but that's no longer a possibility. And this gives Yumiko a good head start in terms of experience, but his lumber income is going to be delayed quite a bit. By the way, Scourge Bone Chime is really nice for footman wars. Later on, not that great anymore, of course. But for the moment, it's going to be very nice. And with the Merc Camp support, maybe an early expansion, especially with the Scourge Bone Chimes.
Yep, I think so too. The opportunity is there. But yAwS, I'm really curious why he's only taking the little green ones. What's his plan here?
More militia is coming out right now. It's an Expo or the Merc Camp? It's a Merc Camp.
Okay, he wanted to get level 2 as fast as possible so he can spam more water elementals.
Yeah, and not having Shadow Priest at your disposal in a human mirror against your opponent who has Shadow Priest.
Death loss.
Yeah, it's pretty much over, exactly. So he has to go for the Merc Camp, finding a belt. That's okay for the MK later. For the moment, not really all that good.
Yeah, but it's in the long run definitely better than the Scourge Bone Chimes, who are completely useless later on.
That is absolutely correct, you're right. So level 3 now on both sides in just a little while. Actually for yAwS quite a bit faster, because again, that immediate Merc Camp creep took quite a bit of, well, time, because he has to do it with so few units. And now he's level 3, and now he's going on the offensive.
Yumiko is not level 3 yet. He did not go for this creep spot here, but he will. Is yAwS aware? Okay, he wants to get the High Priest for himself. That's obvious. You can get the Illusion Staff or Sentry Wards.
If put in a good position, he will basically always know what his opponent is up to. Now with this information, he's probably going to plant them, and if he sees Yumi, he's going to go on the offensive. We see Replenishment Potion on the other side, not as good, but in certain situations also very helpful.
Good experience advantage for yAwS. He is taking a few hits. Take care, buddy. Don't get yourself surrounded.
Doesn't want to place the ward right now because you hear the sound, the whoosh, when it gets planted. And he doesn't want to get it revealed.
Once again, first blood for yAwS.
But Yumi has seen it in his inventory, so he might try to de-ward them. And now here we go, the actual engagement. But it's only one Shadow Priest versus 2 because of the early creep of Yumiko.
That's actually true. So first advantage for the Chinese here, and he's getting the Berserker now as well. And this spell coming in, Water Elemental is gone.
Alright. Tech comparison, exactly even, like seconds even. And we see more footmen coming out, and I imagine yAwS is going to go for more Shadow Priests once they are ready at the Merc Camp.
Yeah, he has the farm here, he has control.
He could get one right now. He's seeing Yumi approaching. If Yumi could get this Ogre with possibly a good item, that would be a huge pickoff, but that's so dangerous. The militia support from the main is so close by. I think trying to go for it is not really very viable. yAwS is waking up the creeps, trying to get a few end snares out.
And a bit time. Here we see the second Shadow Priest. Finally, he has the gold for it.
And Yumi, did he get the Ogre already? The big one? He did! Big pickoff. The item, fortunately for yAwS, isn't good. But it's still a bit of experience. And here we go, full-on engagement. Do we see militia from the main? Nope, not just yet. And so many footmen from Yumiko, I don't think yAwS can fight this.
Nope, I don't think so either. 7 versus 8, but yAwS is retreating immediately. Saving one of the 2 footmen, that's good. But it's a good amount of experience for Yumiko here. But he has to pick something up because yAwS' creeping route was superior.
And again, the Scourge Bone Chimes are pretty nice in this situation, where the footmen are trading so much damage left and right.
Wind of Mana stealing can be a factor later, especially with Mountain Kings.
And yAwS, I think he wants to just get level 4 quickly and maybe then go on the offensive again. His footman count is even. Everything is even, in fact. 8 footmen, 13 peasants, 2 Shadow Priests and 1 Berserker on both sides.
Yumiko already building the shop, getting ready to get up to 50 food. He's getting the second Ogre Magi, Potion of Invulnerability, and now it becomes really bad for yAwS. But what did he get here?
And the isn't dead
still
yet.
alive.
We're gonna see in a little while. But I think yAwS doesn't really want to do this. I think he would like to keep this creep camp for his MK, but he feels he has to keep on leveling. He has to get to level 5, and finding the mana stone is of course very, very
Yeah,
nice.
that is really good. Even more mana regeneration now. 2 Shadow Priests for the German, but Yumiko is coming in again. He has 3 priests.
3 priests right now. These water elementals basically cannot stay alive, but with the mana stone, look at the regen, crazy fast. Doesn't want to use it of course just yet. The passive is pretty good from it. Where are the MKs? We have now reached tier 2. Panda for Yumiko, MK for yAwS. We see a deviation.
Okay, in the long run, the Mountain King might be the better choice because there's so many breakers and it's getting hard to attack the casters. But of course, at this very moment, a lot of pressure coming from the Breath of Fire.
Oh man, these Scourge Bone Chimes, they're so good. yAwS is under so much pressure at the moment. 42 supply, using the regeneration and retreating, but he's facing so much pressure. How many Arcane Towers does he have in the main to defend? Only 1, and now the altar is being attacked. He needs to repair ASAP. yAwS is slow on this. yAwS is very, very slow on this, and he's losing the altar, and if he loses it, he can't even get a Panda. This is a huge mistake, an absolutely gargantuan mistake. No second hero for the German.
Maybe the Archmage has to carry now. Maybe he can get a quick level 5 or level 6. But the Archmage is surrounded, and yeah, he has to town portal out of there. No way he can escape. He will reset the fight, but for how long is the question? Yumiko now in the dominating fashion that we expected him to be.
Oh, he's surrounded. He's trapped down there. He can't get out unless he gets another TP.
Needs the level 5 on his Archmage, but there's no more water elemental. He could eat the mana stone. There it is. Okay, mana now. He has level 3 water elemental. It's Panda versus Archmage now, but the rest of the army is just so small.
Finally, militia coming. Finally, the militia coming in, and also the water elementals level 3. You said it before. They need to carry now. They need to carry hard. 35 supply for yAwS. What do we have for Yumiko? 42. So somehow he's holding on without a second hero. Is he remaking an altar somewhere? I can't see it.
Nope.
He needs it so bad. He doesn't have the resources, I guess. Or is his macro slipping? Maybe a little bit of both.
There is nothing in production right now. He has the display upgrade only now, building the Altar of Kings again in fast build though. But until he gets the Mountain King, the Panda and Brewmaster will be level 3 for sure.
This is not looking good for the German. He's gonna be far, far behind in experience on his second hero. Maybe he needs to try to make use of his level 3 water elementals right now, as long as he does have the advantage. By the way, the Sentry Ward up there is seeing the Panda.
He's not going for the MK.
Yeah, he's not going for the MK. Doesn't have the time. He wants to have a hero right now and attack with level 3 WEs. I think that's a good idea.
So 2, Altar's ready, Panda is here. Still, the level advantage for the Panda is real for Yumiko. Is he going for the expansion now because his advantage is so huge?
Does he still have the mana stone, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. So much mana regen on the Archmage, and this end snare on the Berserker is really nice. Now setting up towers here, trying to go for an expo. So the Panda, the absolute perfect choice at the moment. But the numbers for the German are still inferior. Can the water elementals do it? Everything is pretty damn hurt. The Breath of Fire coming in, killing a lot of stuff. Nicely focusing the towers with the water elementals to the side. And the German, is he actually doing it?
I feel like he's coming back into this game. The water elemental advantage is so strong. How far is Yumiko away from level 5? Not too much. This is yAwS's timing window. Yumiko's Panda had problems. Can he get out of there? There's still 2 water elementals, but they attack the priest. I think it's a wise choice. They can't do enough damage against the Panda. Killing that priest is a bigger thing.
And the expansion attempt has absolutely been stopped. 40 supply. Level 6 for the Archmage already? No, that's Yumi's Archmage.
Yumi's level 5.
Level 5. Alright, I was like, what the hell is going on? But more and more peasants die, more and more footmen die. Already level 2 for the Panda.
Yeah, he got an entire level in this fight. He killed so much. More experience now for yAwS, killing that water elemental. He's getting to level 6 very, very fast. The Panda is in problem, so there's nothing to heal him. There's no staff. I don't think there's a town portal. Nope, there's only the mana stone.
Only 38 supply. 38 versus 42.
But yAwS did good. yAwS is back in this game.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He cancelled the expansion plans of Yumiko. He got his Panda up to 2. And supply-wise, it's pretty equal.
Oh, the water elemental just barely survives. Good for yAwS. Doesn't want to give that experience away. Another Breath of Fire. Hitting nicely, but now his own Panda needs to be so careful. He's low HP, 150 roundabout. And he has fewer units. Another Breath of Fire killing a footman. Oh boy, oh boy.
All of a sudden, Yumi's supply count is lower than yours for the first time in this game, and he's trying to do it with the Expo once again.
But that's dangerous, man.
Is this once again so greedy? yAwS is not far away from level 6. He is... Okay, that's a sentry one. I thought there might be a unit. He could mass teleport in there, but you can always send a peasant or something into it.
And now he's regenerating. He is facing pressure in the main again. Breath of Fire hitting nicely. But of course, only level 1, exactly. Is the other panda level 2? Level 3, excuse me?
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, Yumiko once again with a bigger mana pool. There is more Breath of Fire, there's more Ward Elementals for him. yAwS had the timing window at the bottom of the game. Now it's Yumiko's time to deal damage.
And the Expo is coming up behind this. Yumiko, if he holds this, if he doesn't lose too much, that's very good for him. yAwS, how does he do this? The level 2 Breath, man, making all the difference in the world.
At this point of the game where there are not that many breakers.
Look at that high ground towers.
This is typical Yumiko stuff.
This is so strong. I think yAwS has to engage here with Militia, but then again there's Breath of Fire.
He needs that mana.
Maybe mana. Oh, here goes another Water Elemental. Maybe now time for the Mana Stone to finally get rid of this pressure. The Archmage, by the way, in a bad position. Another Breath of Fire coming in, not hitting too much there, I think. Oh, the Archmage! The Archmage for yAwS cannot die. Absolutely cannot. He's gonna buy a Zeppelin here, most likely his Panda. Is he being surrounded? No, it's Yumi's Panda. He had the opportunity there, but actually it was his own units. Could have gotten out as well again. But it's still, he's holding so strong. Yumiko, his Panda, he's carrying this.
yAwS has to be careful with his own second hero. yAwS is still trapped, not buying a Zeppelin. Oh my god! The Zeppelin! yAwS was too greedy! He had so much time buying that Zeppelin. He was too greedy. He wanted to wait. Do I really have to do this? And yes, you had to, buddy. Now it's all over in this map. GG, well played. That was nothing. Nothing. That was nothing.
Alright. That one mistake. Repairing his altar so late. There were 3 peasants next to the altar creating the Arcane Sanctum. He didn't want to delay the Arcane Sanctum. He absolutely should have. But we also have to say the Scourge Bone Chimes helped him so much to get an early advantage, you know, in the mid-game and early game for the Footman Wars.
Yeah.
All of that restored HP makes a big difference when it starts stacking up. So Yumiko, but finding that item and then playing perfectly with that item.
Yeah, it's true.
That's also very impressive.
Yumiko was way better here on LR than he was on the first map. yAwS, the other way around, a lot of mistakes. Not getting that Zeppelin, big mistake in my opinion. You talked about the altar. So it's 1-1. So it's about the third map here. The winner will go to the winner bracket final. Guaranteed top 4, guaranteed prize money. The other one will go down to face Lord.
We are going all the distance this time. Always 2-1.
It's gonna be Secret Valley.
Alright. Last map. Secret Valley.
They forgot to add the observers, so it's gonna take some time to rehost it.
Alright. Third game. Once the German looked strong, once the Chinese looked stronger. Are both gonna play on top level this time? On their very best level?
I can't imagine yAwS being a bit frustrated now.
But I think he knows his mistakes.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't think he's like, oh my god, I can never defeat this guy.
I think he's talking to Hawk a lot. Really much.
Maybe he has some input,
Yeah. So Hawk might help him.
HLA's back there as well. Maybe he has some ideas.
And Yumiko, by the way, is playing without headphones.
Yeah, I know. Not using headphones.
Yeah, you know, but the audience doesn't know, so.
Yeah. It's warm in here.
It's okay for me.
Yeah? I need to turn up my put up my check.
We are waiting for the players. I can only imagine yAwS talking to Hawk now, talking to Hail of Anger now. We have seen this behavior before, especially in the EPS competitions in Germany. So cool, helping DeLorean, Hail of Anger, helping Hasuops. And it can make a difference.
Turn rock, by the way. saw 2 games with at least expansion attempts. Seems like these guys don't feel the need to always keep on making units, always go for mass breakers. They find those little windows and they try to go for it.
Well, if you get the expansion, it's basically a safe win for you. If your opponent doesn't.
But Reprisal yesterday had the expansion against TH, I think it was. And didn't win it. But he plays differently. He plays the Blood Mage. Basically no one else does in Human Mirror.
Well, yAwS was pretty confident in his Blood Mage skills yesterday. But I think there is an opportunity for him to go Blood Mage.
Deutschland wird also versuchen, hier seinen Gegner in die Knie zu zwingen. Und da hat er eine richtig harte Aufgabe vor sich.
I think he's going to stick with it. Even though he didn't look that strong in the first game, he didn't at all.
Sehr stark, er ist Chinese und Sky hat auch Sky geschlagen.
Pressure is on.
Vielleicht unbedingt der Nachfolger.
I'll take a look into the players area. Talking.
Adäquater Ersatz für ihn, hat ihn auch ausgesucht.
So, while we have a bit of time to wait for the players, I will show you the bracket. We are right now in the bracket.
Für Jules immer wieder mal eine schöne Map, gerade für
Yumiko and yAwS, that's the game we're watching right now. And after this best of 3, by the way, we are going to be seeing Fly versus TH. Matches right here on the screen. And the loser of yAwS versus Yumi will be facing lawLiot. That's what the admin is telling us. lawLiot thinks that he's going to be facing either TH or Fly, but for Dream, the head admin, ensured us that lawLiot will have to go up against either yAwS, excuse me, or Yumiko. And 120, the only undead remaining, he's going to be the one who has to take out, or will try to take out, the loser of TH versus Fly. And that is a game I'm especially looking forward towards. TH versus Fly coming up right after this. These are the 2 players that have looked strongest so far, Fly and TH. Yumiko has looked extremely strong as well until Turina Stand, until yAwS defeated him on Turina Stand, where he did show some weaknesses, questionable decisions to go for the takemost name.
Startet der Deutsche, rechts unten startet yAwS, der gerade sein ATA auf Kings baut. Werden wir gleich sehen, was für Heroes gibt. Es geht auf Dark Mage, gerade auf Seiten der Asiaten, der sehr, sehr oft unter Mountain King gespielt hat.
yAwS is now inside the game. We are still waiting for Yumiko.
Wir durch den Dark Mage, der ebenfalls für den Chinesen eine Startpunkt. Also keine Überraschung hier, beide gehen mit dem gleichen Hero in den Start.
As we have a bit of time, I'm going to show you the groups from each player. Here we saw Yumiko in Group A. He won 3 games, 6-1 maps, only dropping a single one. And yAwS was in Group D on the other side. He came through second, losing to TH 2-0, but then advancing in second place, winning against Focus. And by the way, TH is now the only player, I do believe, who hasn't dropped a single map. Yep, he won 2-0 versus lawLiot, went 6-0 in his group. And yeah, Fly versus him is going to be our next game, but first, of course, we have to see Yumi versus yAwS. Is Yumiko back there?
I have no idea where he is. Maybe he went to the toilet or something. But yAwS, Hail of Anger, and Hawk, they're all brainstorming right now. I don't really know what the plan is. There are 2 possibilities. When I joined them, they immediately said he's going Black Mage second. And I said, I knew it. Maybe there's a change of plans, maybe he's going to 3 now. But I don't think he's going for the break wall.
Okay, he goes here. It'd be interesting to see. yAwS has not gone for tier 3 once so far in the Human team. That one guy is tier 1. We are playing a 2 versus 1 right now.
alle auf Seiten von yAwS, aber er muss trotzdem aufpassen. Den fähigsten Gegner gegen den darf er. Wenn er jetzt fehlerfrei spielt,
yAwS still looking confident over there. I didn't speak to him, I don't want to distract him, but he has the eyes of the killer.
Eyes of the killer.
Fortunately, I wasn't able to scout Yumiko.
By the way, this is the turn on where close position is possible. And that might lose a crazy game. And going tier 3 with close position, that's a tall order.
Yeah, well, if you scout the close position, you don't want to go to
It might move in his game plan. If he's really thinking about it right now.
Yeah, well,
If he really wants to go for it.
he still knows how to do the tier 2, and then he might be going for a blood mage.
Oh, by the way, there's no Shadow Priest on this map. There's
Yeah.
no mercenary camp.
It's gonna be an entire different game.
So I could definitely see one of the players on tier level 2 or level 3 going for base harass.
Yeah.
And probably at least 2, maybe even 3 arcade towers to defend it.
Both players tend to do like a Blizzard skill build, not going with the water elementals, but use the Blizzard Flame Strike combo to arrest the economy, and it is not close position but cross.
Alright, our third game, our final game, Germany versus China, Yumiko versus yAwS, it's 1-1. This one is the decider who moves on to the winner bracket final.
Yumiko, the winner of Niso, the runner-up from last year's WCA where we lost the grand final against Infi. He had 0 chance in that. But this year everything shall be different for the Chinese. Good luck, have fun, my friend. Yeah, I can only imagine they like each other. Yumiko is such a cool dude, such a nice guy. So is yAwS.
Yeah, yAwS is really impressed by Yumi, but I know yAwS, and he's also trying to mind game him a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Like trying to shake him just a little bit.
yAwS, on the other hand, he surprises us over and over and over again. If he loses this map, he's still not out, but he will have to face the loser of TH versus Fly, and that's gonna be one tough task.
Absolutely.
The winner of this match is guaranteed top 4. It's the winner bracket final. Then, and yeah, it's cross position. It's not cross position, but the opposite position. So, this group spot here is super duper important.
Yeah, gives you a lot of experience, gives you the watch award for permanent map vision, cannot be removed, will remain there for the entire game. But it's also dangerous when you get jacked. There are 2 creeps there that throw ensnares. If 2 of your footmen get ensnared and you lose them immediately, that's a big loss. So it's a risk to take, definitely. And you said yAwS may want to go to tier 3 right now. There is no close position, making this easier. But tier 3 also enables the possibility of an expansion because you can't pressure that much. And we have seen Yumi really liking his expo play.
Yep, that is true. But let's see how things unfold. Yumiko immediately scouting the close position. yAwS going cross right away.
And both players taking the same camp. Going for the ogres first, sending the militia back home, and then with the water elemental solo without militia you can easily take the turtles and reach level 2. This is all very cookie cutter and has been figured out a long time ago. The interesting thing is what happens after this. You said before, yAwS likes to be offensive. Maybe he's going to go for the harass. The arcade towers are going to be the important thing.
Circle of ability for yAwS, gloves of haste for Yumiko for a small advantage for the German. Oh, Yumiko losing that water elemental here, but yeah, whatever. Not that big of a deal. yAwS a little faster, but it's just a split second, so it doesn't really matter. But here the tower, once again, going safe.
And the turtle on Tyrannos, by the way, had 2 very good items, and again, he finds those 2 very good items. +5 intelligence. Yumiko this time though, at least the mantle. And yeah, it's a level 1 item, you guys might say, yeah, it's level 1 item, why is that important? In these early game mirror matchups, where every point of damage, every point of health matters, it does make a difference over time when you keep on trading.
Indeed, it's 30 mana points that yAwS is ahead now of his opponent, and that is a quarter water elemental that can make a difference. yAwS wanted to go to the base of Yumi, but he scouted he saw his opponent, went the other direction, but of course Yumiko knows exactly what's going on.
yAwS's tech is starting to fall behind. He used 2 militia to creep the green camp. That made him creep faster, but that also means that his lumber income is pretty delayed. But there's no arcane tower here. yAwS is going on the offensive like we predicted it.
Yumiko pulling militia, but not the best positioning so far, and he's attacking right now, so he can't reproduce the militia at the moment. Oh, that nice kill here by yAwS. and he won't get them back for like 2 minutes.
Right, trying to go for more footmen. He didn't spawn the water elementals inside the base.
Yeah, don't really know why. It was a big opportunity that he missed there.
If he's really familiar with how the buildings look, like how the main base and the tech looks, he knows that he's behind in tech. And he might be aware of this, might feel the need to put on more pressure. No footmen have been lost so far. Micro on both sides is on point. More militia coming out. By the way, this also costs lumber intake. So even if he doesn't kill the peasants, he still gets lumber taken away from Yumiko here.
Whew, it is level 2 of course for both players. yAwS once again slightly ahead. He wants to save this water elemental, not giving the experience for free away. And now the arcane tower is ready. Maybe he will deny it himself.
It was a tower last hit.
That's a big deal. That would have been a huge amount of experience. Cloak of Shadows and more experience for yAwS.
Now Yumi might go for the ogre, for the rune. And that could be punished, but no, yAwS is moving across further to the right and exposing his own main base that way. Yumiko actually expecting the German to be creeping his natural, but nope, he is doing evasion creeping somewhere entirely else on the map.
Yeah,
and nice
Yumiko,
scout.
Yumiko is wasting time here. He does not do anything. It will be a level 3 archmage for yAwS soon. Yumiko is still stuck on 2.5.
Another circlet, more mana, doesn't want to lose the footman though, and doesn't lose it. And yeah, you're right. The water elementals are going to be a big difference, and even if he loses that one footman, the time it has bought is absolutely worth it.
Yeah, he might have to invest his town portal sooner than later, but for now, it's looking really, really strong for yAwS. Yumiko immediately going for the Mountain King again. First Arcane Sanctum coming up, shop is coming up.
He doesn't have lumber for the second Arcane Sanctum. That was that harassment from yAwS early on. Lol. Yumiko, yAwS, and early in the game, of course, and now he's gonna try to cancel the buildings with the level 2 WEs.
Yeah, the footmen are coming as well. Nice timing for yAwS. There's only one Arcane Sanctum building right now. Here's the second one. It's absolutely perfect for the German. Does he recognize this? He wants to get rid of the shop because you need the shop to build spellbreakers.
But I think he could be going for the peasants now, especially with 5 footmen. They can easily get in there. Here comes the TP back from Yumiko. Is he level 3 already? That's the question. We're gonna see when he comes in. No, he's not. Bolt trying to surround. Is it gonna stick? No, it is. Oh, he has the Cloak of Shadows. He can't really be killed.
And he used that in the perfect timing once again. There's no dust for Yumiko. 4 units around here, sticks perfectly. But what can you do if your opponent is in the shadows? Nothing.
He nicely though keeps the surround closed, giving the boots over, getting the dust right now, and yAwS will have to TP at some point, getting some peasants though back here, so he's not wasting time.
I don't really know, there's no corpse on the ground, so far it does only get HP, but now he got it. Archmage still trapped, Mountain King is going for the dust.
He will have to use his TP, but this quicker tech, the quicker units and MK coming from this, has been completely nullified because Yumi has to waste so much time here.
yAwS has a Mountain King of his own now.
Ivories.
Ooh, Expo.
Expo at the starting position probably. Is he being greedy now? Looks like a counter expansion though.
Or is Yumiko aware of this plan?
Oh no, it's an expansion.
No, it's an expansion, okay. So both players stay at tier 2 for now. Both players go for the expansion. The positioning for yAwS might be better because you can attack from here, you can attack from here. That's always a negative point when you expand on the back of the turtle on Turtle Rock.
Yeah, and also the positioning just on the map. For Yumi to harass, it's such a long way to go for yAwS to attack. It's a way closer way. And now solo creeping the MK, and he is the one to find the Scourge Bone Chimes this time around. Trading with footmen is going to be very good for him now. That may have been a Tome of Experience actually.
Ooh, yeah,
the MK is
level
2.5.
yAwS is lucky here, but now Yumiko gets the Ogre Magi. That is so important. Watch what is going to drop so he knows when yAwS is coming this way.
Pendant of Energy would be the dream.
12+9.
That's not good. Probably going to sell it. Maybe keep it on the Archmage. But this is going to be level 3 for the MK of yAwS, and I think Yumi is quite a bit away from that, and that's of course a huge advantage. I hope he doesn't miss the last hit. No, he doesn't. Greater Invul Potion, very nice, and by the way, greater healing on the other side. So both players finding nice drops.
yAwS sending his Archmage away, so the Mountain King gets all of the experience. It is enough now. Yumiko trying to steal that one, but it's not enough. 3 heroes.
Bolts around.
Here
he
it
got the
is.
stick?
yAwS surround skills.
The bash, he has 1 hit, 2 hits.
So close.
Dude, if that had been a bash, did he have a TP, the Archmage?
No.
No, that could have been game over. Holy crap. That could have possibly just been game over.
Yumiko risking his life here, giving it in the hands of the Staff of Teleportation and the RNGesus of the bash. Oh, this is dangerous for yAwS now. Creep check coming in. Mountain King still has a lot of mana.
But the militia support for the German is very close.
Yep.
And so far Yumi isn't level 3 just yet on the MK, but very, very, very close. Bolt comes in, the first one, does a bit of damage, but remember, greater healing, and he also has a scroll of healing, and that is level 3. Now militia has to come from the main, but I don't think they can really be called because they build an expansion, and Yumi's army is so big, man. 50 supply for him, and for the German, it looks like he has a little bit less.
yAwS has no town portal as well. The Mountain King is stuck. I don't know if he can escape there. There is the big invul potion, but that's about it. Stormbolt on the Archmage of yAwS. The Mountain King is trying to stay alive. Archmage gets away. Big invul potion now. The priest is gone, and the Mountain King really escapes this scenario. Well done, but he lost his big invul potion.
yAwS is breaking already. He's feeling the pressure, and we can see it, man. Yumiko is looking dominant, even though he's slightly behind in supply. Now evening it up and getting more and more kills with the bolts.
By the way, Yumiko not counter-expanding. There's nothing here.
Oh.
And yAwS is the only one with an expo. There's only one tower. There's no town portal for him. The MK is low. He's separated from his army. The army of yAwS does not look that strong. Is this game for him?
So many footmen for Yumi. And now peasants here as well. They may start to produce towers. But now militia as well from yAwS, coming from the main, the big strength, immediately getting a kill, and the Archmage for Yumi is out of mana. yAwS still has many water elementals that it can summon.
True. Where's the MK though? There he is. No Stormbolts. There is one for Yumiko. Maybe the opportunity for a surround or something, but no, the militia so far is enough to get Yumiko out of his expansion.
Now both players are breaking. This is the interesting point of this game. Whoever wins this fight may win the entire series and advance.
The priest of yAwS in a horrible situation. Still he has the supply advantage and he can call more militia. Level 4 is Archmage, level 2 Brilliance Aura. Yumiko does not have that. Mass mana regeneration and a lot of mana on the Archmage for more water elementals. Even the Mountain King is back with the Stormbolt. Throws it now. Of course he wants to get rid of the priests.
Focusing them, but that was a heal scroll. I think that was the last heal scroll. Now Mountain King and so much, but also the Archmage surround on Yumi's Archmage, and there's an invul. He needs to keep it close. 7 seconds. He doesn't keep it close though. I think that may be a huge mistake. I think Peter may be a giant mistake. He loses his second hero and doesn't get the Archmage.
Well, maybe there's a second attempt here. No, he will get away. Big healing potion that would have bought a lot more time. Second hero for yAwS is down. Mountain King for Yumiko still on the battlefield. It's 47 versus 57. The army has to carry now. The militia has to carry now. He has to kill more and more and more. The Archmage has to level. Maybe this is good for yAwS. Maybe he can get the level 5 Archmage before Yumiko can get the level 5 Archmage and then use this timing again.
You're right, man. He's getting more and more experience, and there's not much mana for the MK of Yumi, so the bolt isn't that dangerous at the moment. In fact, he's completely dry, almost at least on his heroes. yAwS gets time. yAwS is up 20 supply.
And he saved the expansion. It's up and running.
And he can call more militia. His peasants retreated back to the main. He can call them again, but he's getting low on lumber. Again, Yumi is coming in here. He knows he has to kill this. He knows without an expansion of his own, he can't win this game. At least it's pretty much impossible. Losing in one priest on the way in, but that's not too bad. That was the only bolt. Maybe he was baiting this bolt, and now Yumi trying to go for the hero kill. Maybe he thinks that's his only way, because again, it's looking good for the German.
There's only two spell breakers for Yumiko here. Level 4 on the Archmage. Finally, he has the Brilliance Aura. Level 2. The priests are all low. yAwS in a splendid position here once again.
Where's his MK? He was level 3. It takes some time.
He's almost back.
Like 3/4 or 4/5, whatever you want to call it. But again, he gets some time to breathe. yAwS produces more and more. 62 versus 49. But it's a little closer than it was before. More breakers are coming. Yumiko is trying to reinforced,
yeah.
now trying to get the red camp.
The pressure is off of yAwS for now. Creeping time for Yumiko. Maybe he wants to get the level 5 MK, but he will split the experience, will only get 4.5 for both. Maybe the item can do something, but yAwS recovery looks good as well.
Interesting choice right now. He is solo creeping the
Yeah.
MK, so probably he's gonna try to go for hero kills.
Exactly.
And, well, then again, he can one-shot priests. That's also a
Yeah.
big deal.
Helm of Valor, strength and agility, no intelligence. This is super important for yAwS, that the Mountain King of Yumi has not more mana than his own.
But I think yAwS' Archmage is getting level 5 now from the Gargantuan. Yeah, definitely. The MK is staying away to give that experience to the first hero. And he finds...
Talisman of Evasion.
Ah, that's not good. If you land in a bolt around, you're dead anyways. The talisman is not going to keep you alive.
Okay, the Mountain King gets to level 5 now. Level 3 Water Elementals versus level 3 Storm Bolts. Who will prevail?
Yumiko is breaking, by the way. yAwS is supply stuck at the moment. Is this a big mistake? He's kind of supply stuck. He's up at 73 already.
Yeah, the farm was just ready. He gets the next Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Is there a town portal for him? No. yAwS has no town portal. Yumiko is approaching his expansion again.
I think he's going to have the time to walk over there. He got an invul, he got a heal scroll. He has level 5. I think his town hall is going to survive before until he arrives there. Or is it? He's taking a lot of damage. Is this again like on Tyrannos where he loses his expansion, being out of position? Oh my god, it might just be! But he's repositioning.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to get caught off guard.
But Yumiko started a big production here. He's up at 9 breakers now. yAwS at 10. 6 priests versus 6 priests. But again, the water elementals are level 3. They make such a huge difference. 900 HP instead of 675 and 45 damage instead of 35.
We don't have upgrades on the breakers, do we?
1-0 for
1-0
yAwS.
for yAwS.
Yumiko 0-0.
Does he have more upgrades on the way? Because that can make a big difference. Now he doesn't feel the safety right now to go for more upgrades. He wants all the units he can get. There's the second defense upgrade. And if he fights Breaker Wars with 2 upgrade advantage, that's huge.
Greater healing for Yumiko. That can save his ass at least once. Mountain King is staying away.
Oh!
Mountain King is invis. Can he?
He bought the second thingy-majiggy. He could dispel it with the priest. He's trying to go for
Oh
it.
yeah, he noticed it. There was some kind of blockage there. But here comes yAwS's death ball. Is this his ticket into the winner bracket final? Is the miracle coming true? Breaker Wars.
Here comes the MK out of invisibility, but now MK of yAwS is in a good position, not exposing himself. And the Water Elemental is dealing so much damage, and don't forget about the upgrades and of course supply advantage for the German. The MK, by the way, of Yumi is really tanky. He's one-shotting priests one after the other. Level 5 now also for the Archmage of Yumi. He might be coming back in this. And yAwS, he's sporting the MK all the time. I don't know if this is the right decision.
He attacks with a lot of breakers. The mana of the Mountain King of Yumi is low. No, and not anymore. And he himself has still 2 up his sleeve. 1 breaker healing being used by Yumiko right away. It's 63 versus 73. yAwS on the way forward.
He pushes him back, and all this time he has an expansion, but I think it's being harassed by Footman. We see red dots up there, and in fact it's Footman in there, but still the expansion is gonna stay alive.
Yeah, and they are missing in the fight. They would be good against the Spellbreakers to do some damage, and with all the Footmen there at the expansion, it's only like 55 food here for Yumiko, getting the next priest.
Losing more and losing more. Now yAwS, does he want to go for the throat, or does he want to play this safe and slow? Looks like it's gonna be safe and slow.
Yeah, he will save his expansion as it looks like.
And why not? He has the upgrade advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're coming more and more and more.
And the hero advantage is on Yumiko's side now. But the Mountain King Avatar form will not do that much. Level 6 Archmage will do a lot.
yAwS is not going up there for the Footman. Are they actually gonna kill the Town Hall? That would be crazy.
He's sending Water Elementals in.
He's losing a lot of peasants here. That's a lot of wasted gold and granted experience. This game is still going on. It's still very tense.
Is this the one move that brings Yumiko back
yAwS
into
is out of
this game?
position. He might lose his Town Hall, but he's getting there. He's getting there. MK a little bit out of position. Immediately bolt. He's trying to go for the bolts around. He's not gonna get it though. Bad position to start things off for yAwS. Now he has moved into position. And again, the breakers, they are way superior. No player has 1 single heal scroll.
That's true. One invo potion on both sides on the Archmage. Both tried to snipe the priests out there, but the breaker count for yAwS seemed to be so high. 13 versus 10.
Oh man, and the mana on the Archmage is so extremely high. Now maybe going for the MK. I think he just wants to burn the mana. That's pretty nice. He stuns the MK and then attacks with the breaker so that the Storm's Bolt can't come anymore. And he's driving him back again.
He's driving him back again. Absolutely correct. Getting another priest. In the meantime, the Expo is up, but there's only one Water Elemental harassing. Yumiko losing another breaker here, possibly. No. Getting saved by the priest, but it's 75 versus 61. Yumiko is out of gold. Nothing can save him anymore. Level 5 on the Mountain King, but he's a bit exposed. He's a bit too far up front. Getting a lot of mana burn, getting a lot of hit points burned. Will he be saved? Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but he saves him. Oh no, the Mountain King is up there. It's only 3, but there comes the Fireball, and Yumiko kills the second hero of yAwS.
We've been saying it over and over. His MK control is so bad. He loses him right here, but still his army is huge. 73 versus only 49, and the Archmage is getting closer to level 5 again. We saw this to level 6 again. We saw this somewhere before, and he's in fact only 1 unit kill away. And Yumiko, despite getting that hero kill, despite that big victory, can he still fight this? It doesn't look like it. Level 6! Here we go.
It is. When will we see mass teleportation? On bigger maps, it's even better than it was on map number 1. 50 food for Yumiko. The Expo is back up. There is only 2 peasants in there, but still, it's a big advantage. The main gold mines are about to run dry.
And Yumiko trying to find some pickoffs here. Of course, he has the huge bolt advantage right now. And here we go. 1 bolt, 1 kill. Easy peasy.
This might be the biggest success in German Warcraft 3 history.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, there's MK, but he's surrounded!
Oh! Opens it up!
No surrounding skills! He opens the surround back up again, but still, his breakers, they are so incredibly strong at the moment. He gets 2 for free, and a Water Elemental to boot. And he's driving Yumiko back. I feel like a broken record. I keep saying it,
but it happens over and over and over again. It's now 15 breakers versus only 6. It's 5 priests versus 5, and Yumiko has to do something. He wants to get the experience, but he exposes his base. But there is mass teleportation. He can easily come back.
Is he gonna use it? Yeah, he's going to. Even if the Archmage gets bolted, he's not gonna die because there's not enough damage output here. By the way, also level 6 for Yumi at this moment. And here comes mass teleport.
But Yumi has the same.
Yeah, and he can't be cancelled because there's no MK. But he keeps the Expo alive, and again, 1 shot, 1 kill. But now the main gold mines are dry, and yAwS still has a gold mine, or rather a town hall that he can make use of.
Yeah, but there are no peasants.
But there should be some in the main, though.
Of course, he can swap them over. The main gold mines are dry. All that Yumiko has is 240 gold. What can he sell? These 2, definitely. And okay, he can sell almost everything, I guess. There is a bit more in the inventory of Yumiko that will get him there. Of course, he can creep. He will get another big item here.
By the way, the breaker upgrades, what are they right now?
Still
of course 0-0 for Yumi, but I think yAwS is really high up there. Yeah, 2-1, and I think the second defense upgrade is even coming right now.
Yep, you're right. Almost finished. There is the 2-2. 2-2 versus 0-0.
That's 4 upgrades advantage. Even if the breaker numbers were even, which they are not, he could not win it.
yAwS is mining again. He's preparing the town hall again. This is his key to victory.
He's attacking the main. He's at 76 supply versus a paltry 50. The Chinese human slayer. It's looking fantastic for him. As long as he doesn't lose his heroes, he should be able to take this home.
Shop is down. What else can he accomplish here at the main base? Don't expose your Archmage. There is an invo potion. Not on the Mountain King, but whatever. No town portal, no heal scroll, no nothing. Yumiko tries to get as much gold as possible, tries to get some items here. What did he get, by the way, from the MK? He traded it in against 2 heal scrolls. We saw Lawliot beating his opponent with 3 heal scrolls in a fight that he was never supposed to win. Can Yumiko do the same?
Yumiko, with those purchases, is going for the fight. I thought he was going to go for a sneaky Expo with the gold, but no, he doesn't want to drag this late. He wants to get into a fight and win the fight. But yAwS' positioning inside his opponent's base is so good, his Archmage can't be attacked back there. Not really anyways, but Yumi is going for the Expo of yAwS. then we're gonna see a mass teleport, and then the fight is gonna decide the game.
Yumiko has to Stormbolt yAwS's Mountain King, I feel, because otherwise he will Stormbolt the Archmage and cancel the mass teleportation.
Yeah, but if he just trades teleport for teleport, it's gonna be, you know, just a trade, and he's losing his entire main base this time, and what's he really gaining? Nothing so far. This cannot be a winning strategy for Yumi. He needs to win a fight. Otherwise, he cannot win this game. I don't think so anyways.
He gets one breaker, but that's not enough. Mountain King not level 6, not the avatar form. The items for Yumiko are good, but are they good enough? We're still waiting for mass teleport, but does he have to teleport there? Yumiko has no building left.
You're right, he doesn't actually have to teleport. Actually, teleporting in there is dangerous because he only has one invul, and Yumiko knows it. He has a vision of his opponent the entire time because it's inside his main.
There's a peasant, there's a peasant, there's a peasant. Yumiko is getting ready for this. Yumiko is getting ready for this. The expansion of yAwS is down. No one has income anymore. Yumiko builds here a tower, but yAwS is scouting this with a Spellbreaker.
Is he gonna go all the way into the
He's
corner?
gonna go all the way in.
He's moving away.
I think he saw.
He saw it.
He saw it. Here's the second one. Yumiko has only 2 buildings left.
Well, at the moment, 3 kind of. Where's the mass teleport? But here's Yumi. Yumi's coming in. This is the fight.
50 versus 70. The heroes are a bit better for Yumiko. 6-6. Yumiko is revealed though. Here we go.
Oh, he dodges the Stormbolt with the avatar, and now he's going for the heroes right away. His only ticket to win this game. The MK of yAwS in so much trouble. He has no invul. There comes a bolt onto the opposing Archmage. Can he survive? Can he survive? No! He can't! He absolutely cannot! 2 bolts remaining, however, for Yumi. He's chasing the opposing MK, but it's
GG! Are you fucking shitting me? yAwS is in the top 4 of the world!
No, top 3, sorry.
He's actually in the top 3.
Yeah.
True.
We're being told he's in Mark Förster from Germany, the guy who's not supposed to be here in the first place, is now top 3 around the world, and at least, I don't know, what is it, $15,000. This is crazy. This is
The
Warcraft.
biggest success in German Warcraft history since MTW won the WC3L Season 3 with the likes of Taker, Lash, the Pig, and the other guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and hug him.
Of course, this guy is a phenomenon. We kept repeating this story, but what can you say? He kept telling his viewers, you're gonna yAwS at Twitch. He kept telling his viewers, I'm gonna do good at WCA. I'm gonna be in shape. I'm gonna beat the best. And we were all laughing. I was laughing at him. Holy shit.